Let's see, we're not sure where Rose is located. She was in New London, but she said she was moving to Waterford. So I'm not sure if she made the move yet. Rose from New London, Connecticut, moving to Waterford, Connecticut. Carol from the Philippines. And Marcy from New Zealand. And here's our first check-in for this evening. Dave, Crazy Dave from Florida. Hello, Crazy Dave. How's everything in Florida? And we got our second check-in. Steve and Ethan Carlin of Agawam, Massachusetts. Good evening, Steve. Good evening, Ethan. In Agawam, Massachusetts, and Crazy Dave in Florida. Nice to have you guys aboard tonight. And Stefan Schwartz is here from Pennsylvania. Hello, Tom. Hello, friends. How is everybody doing today? From Stefan Schwartz in Pennsylvania. Nice to have you aboard. Stephen Ethan Carlin says it's 72 and partly sunny in Agawam, Massachusetts. And Dave in Florida says he's doing good, but he's been very, very busy lately. So I guess that's why he didn't check into the show, but he was listening to the program in his car. And we are truly an international program. Carol is here from the Philippines saying, hello, Tom. Have a nice show today. Hello, guys. Dave, Steve, Ethan Carlin, and Stefan from Pennsylvania, from Carol in the Philippines. Stefan says it's 76 degrees in Pennsylvania. Not bad. And Dave is reporting with 92 in Florida. All right. Don't forget, like the show, give it a thumbs up. Like the show by giving it a thumbs up. And also, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the show. All you got to do is hit the subscription button, and that's it. On your computer, you'll see on your computer screen here on YouTube, subscribe. Just hit that. It's simple as that. You're subscribed to the program. So, I guess I can give myself credit for a successful Little Poland Festival, Broad Street in New Britain. Very, very successful. Was held this past Sunday, June 14th. And it was the 13th annual festival on Broad Street in New Britain, Connecticut. They had over 100 vendors, live music for dancing and listening, delicious Polish food and drinks. And it was a big success. All the TV stations were there covering it. Channel 3, WFSB. Channel 8 in New Haven. WTIC, Channel 61, and Channel 30. They were all there. And like I said, we are truly an international program. Marcy is here from New Zealand. Hello, Marcy. From New Zealand. Nice to have you aboard tonight. Again, the festival on Broad Street in New Britain this past Sunday, June 14th, was a big, big, big success. So it pays to advertise. Carol from the Philippines says, hello, Marcy. Welcome to the show and enjoy the program. From Carol in the Philippines. Okay. Speaking of events, the Hartford Yard Goats in Hartford, Connecticut will sponsor a Polish Heritage Night on Tuesday, July 7th, 2026. The gates will open at 6 p.m., so get there early. Game time will be at 7:10 p.m. And this event, Polish Heritage Night, is hosted by the Polish Cultural Club of Greater Hartford. For further information on this event, you can call the Yard Goats at 860-246-4628. Did you get that number? 860-246-4628 for the Hartford Yard Goats Polish Heritage Night, Tuesday, July 7th, 2026. Again, the gates open at 6 p.m., so get there early. Game time at 7 p.m., hosted by the Polish Cultural Club of Greater Hartford. There'll be music, there'll be delicious Polish and American food, and fun for all who attend. So check it out. And don't forget, Crazy Dave checks it out all the time. Fun Tower Radio, the hottest hits. FUNTOWERRADIO, all one word, .com. FunTowerRadio.com, the hottest hits with Rockin' Ron Sedaley. Check it out. He does a great show on Friday night, the Friday Night Oldies Show. You can check that out. And Saturday night, he does All Requests Saturday night. Really, really, really popular show. And Dave from Florida says he's been watching the videos of his trip across the United States. Rockin' Ron Sedaley is not here in Connecticut right now. I was going to ask Rose where he is, because Rose has been keeping track of it, but Rose is not here. I don't know where Rose is from New London. If she's still in New London or if she moved to Waterford. She had plans to move to Waterford. Anyways, Dave, you've been watching the videos. Where is he located now? Rockin' Ron Sedaley. Do you have any idea where he's located now, Dave, from Florida? And by the way, you can call Fun Tower Radio at 860-540-4766. That's 860-540-4766 for Rockin' Ron Sedaley and Fun Tower Radio with your requests and dedications. 860-540-4766. And Dave from Florida says he's not sure right now where Rockin' Ron Sedaley is. That's why I was hoping Rose would be here on the program. How about Steve and Ethan Carlin? You have any idea where Rockin' Ron Sedaley is? He's doing a trip with his car and a trailer across the entire United States. And I hope he remembers that he's got to drive back again. Okay, Marcy says, apologies. It's going to be a quick hello and goodbye today, as I'll be going out to lunch with a friend very, very soon. Well, Marcy from New Zealand, we thank you for checking in at least. And as soon as your friend shows up, let us know, and you can certainly check out and have a good time having lunch with your friend Marcy from New Zealand. And Dave from Florida says he was at Lake Tahoe. Last check, Lake Tahoe. He's in California. Dave from Florida says he's in Lodi, California. Lodi, California. Is that right? He made it to the West Coast? Okay. Steve and Ethan Carlin says, for your information, September 12th, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., there will be a car meet fundraiser for mental health. 58 Gerber Drive, Tallinn, Connecticut. Gerber, 58 Gerber Drive, Tallinn, Connecticut. Thank you very much, Steve and Ethan Carlin. Again, for your information, September 12th, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., a car meet. That's what Dave used to do in Florida. Fundraiser for mental health. That's a very good cause. 58 Gerber, Gerber Drive in Tallinn, Connecticut. Okay. Thank you very much. And Dave says, yes, he confirms that. Rock and Ron Sedaly is in Lodi, California. Lodi, Lodi, California. Okay. Thank you very much, Steve and Ethan Carlin of Agawam, Massachusetts, for the information. And thank you very much, Dave from Florida, for the information on Rock and Ron Sedaly from funtowerradio.com on the internet. And Dave Dorby says that car meet is for a very good cause. Yes, it is, for mental health. 58 Gerber Drive, Tallinn, Connecticut. So check that out. Coming up on June 28th, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., that's not far off, the New Britain Italian Festival, Sunday, June 28th, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., featuring music, delicious Italian and American food, drinks, vendors, all sponsored by the Italian Civic Association of New Britain, Connecticut. 13 Beaver Street in New Britain, Connecticut. Again, that's 1313 Beaver Street in New Britain, Connecticut. The New Britain Italian Festival, Sunday, June 28th, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. 13 Beaver Street, New Britain, Connecticut. So if you're in the New Britain, Connecticut area, on Sunday, June 28th. Check it out. I'm sure it'll be a good time for all with good food and good drinks. Southington, Connecticut is also sponsoring an Italian festival. And that's going to be July 24th through the 26th, the entire weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. July 24th through the 26th, all 3 days. Lower Center Street in Southington, Connecticut. And when I say Lower Center Street, that's the area where the Sons of Italy Club is located. If you can find the Sons of Italy Club, you'll be right there at the festival. Delicious Italian and American food, drinks, vendors, fireworks on July 24th at 9:30 p.m. Fireworks. And on Sunday, July 26th, they're going to have a beautiful outdoor Catholic Mass at 10 a.m. at the festival site with a procession to follow. So you can go to the Mass on Sunday, July 26th at 10 a.m. and then march in the procession after the Mass is over. Southington Italian Festival, July 24th through the 26th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check it out if you're in the Southington, Connecticut area. And Stephen Ethan Carlin says it sure looks like a great summer for events, festivities, and all types of ethnic festivals for sure. Stephen Ethan Carlin of Agawam, Massachusetts. Dave Dorvey has left. He said he'll be right back. That's good because it's always good to have you here on the program, Dave, for sure. So we're going to follow Rockin' Ron Sedaley from Fun Tower Radio and see where he is going. And does anybody know where Rose is going? She said she's moving to Waterford, Connecticut from New London. So I don't know if she made the move yet, or perhaps she's moving right now as we speak here on the program. Talking with Tom for a Wednesday, June 17th, 2026 on YouTube. Nice to have everybody on here tonight. I'm glad we got a good bunch of people here in live chat. Don't be afraid to say hello in live chat and mention your comments. Just like Marcy did from New Zealand and Carol from the Philippines. Truly an international program. The United States, New Zealand, and the Philippines being represented here tonight on Talking with Tom on YouTube for a Wednesday, June 17th, 2026. I'm going to give a shout out again to Mike Rudzinski, Rudzinski, known as Polka Mike. He's been looking for me, and I'm right here, Polka Mike. Come on in and check into the program some Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Mike Rudzinski from the Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania area. And I'm sure you know Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania for Punxsutawney Phil, the famous groundhog weather forecaster that lets us know if we're going to have 6 more weeks of cold weather or not. Punxsutawney Phil. And that's where Mike is located, in the Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania area. Welcome back, Dave from Florida. Good to have you back, Dave. Glad that didn't take too long and you're back here on the program. Also a shout out to Mike Fudella from Michigan, who's been looking for me. And if anybody catches Mike Fudella on Facebook, let them know that I'm here on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock for Talking with Tom on YouTube. Mike Fudella from Michigan. Okay, I don't think Debbie and Bill are going to be checking in tonight. It doesn't look like it. I was going to ask them about the Hot Air Balloon Festival in Plainville, Connecticut coming up. Not too far off. I think it's in August, and I do believe it's at Norton Park in Plainville, Connecticut. I don't have all the details, but it's sponsored by the Plainville Fire Department, which Bill is a member of. So I'm sure Bill and Debbie would know about the Hot Air Balloon Festival that's going to take place at Norton Park in Plainville, Connecticut. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, don't quote me, it's coming up in August. I see it in the events section on Facebook. And you can check into events on Facebook, and you will see a posting by yours truly for Talking with Tom on YouTube every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, United States of America. So if you're on Facebook, check out the events, and I'm sure you'll see the Hot Air Balloon Festival listed. Also, the Berlin Fair will be coming up in the fall. Berlin, Connecticut, that's always a good event, always a fun time, good to go to. The Berlin Fair in Berlin, Connecticut. And one more that I saw on the events section, the Southington Apple Harvest Festival is coming up. So you got to check that one out too. That's a real good one. I've been to the Berlin Fair. I've been to the Southington Apple Harvest Festival. And both of them are a good time to be had by all. Rides for the kids and delicious food and drinks and all types of vendors and activities at the Southington Apple Harvest Festival in downtown Southington, Connecticut, and the Berlin Fair in Berlin, Connecticut. I need a drink. It's coffee time, friends. That was good. Light and sweet. That's how I take it. I don't know how you take your coffee, but I take mine light and sweet. Yep. I don't got any goodies to eat here tonight. No snacks. No. Steve and Ethan Carlin took the words right out of my mouth. No snacks. No snacks tonight, just coffee. Marcy from New Zealand says, okay, Tom and friends, I'm going now. Have a good night in the United States of America from New Zealand. Marcy. Going now out to lunch with a friend of hers. Have fun, have a good time, and have something good to eat. Maybe you can tell us about it on next week's program. Carol from the Philippines says, good night, Marcy in New Zealand. Keep safe and God bless. Good night, Marcy from Steve and Ethan Carlin in Agawam, Massachusetts. And Dave says, good night, Marcy from Florida. Dave says he takes his with a little sugar and a little milk. Well, that sounds good. A little sugar and a little milk. I actually prefer cream if I can get it instead of milk. Light with cream and sugar. I think it tastes better. It gives it more flavor with cream. So, did anyone see the Polish festival on television? My good friend Thomas Ahern said that every TV station in the state of Connecticut covered it. So it was a good time. It was very popular. It was successful. And I'm glad everything worked out well. It pays to advertise. I advertised it here on the program, and I'm sure somebody must have heard it and went to it. There's a lot of people that listen to the program that don't check in. I see their names listed after the program is posted. I post the program, and then people, I guess they don't want to say hello in live chat or something, but they do listen to the show after it's been posted and over and done with. So a lot of those people probably heard about the Little Poland Festival on Broad Street in New Britain, Connecticut. this past Sunday, June 14th, was the 13th annual festival with over 100 vendors, music for listening and dancing, delicious Polish food and drinks, and it was fun for everyone who attended. I know this for a fact because a friend of a nurse that I know, Conrad, the nurse that I know, his name is Conrad. I believe it was his mother was working at the festival for the Polmart supermarket on Broad Street. And they said the place was packed with people, and you had to park quite a distance and walk from the point of the festival to where your car was parked. So, unfortunately, my nurse friend said he didn't want to go because with the kids and the wife and walking a long distance was too much trouble, so he didn't attend it. But hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people did attend, and it was a good time had by all at the Broad Street Little Poland Festival this past Sunday in New Britain, Connecticut. And I'm so happy everything worked out fine for everyone. Okay, again, don't forget to like the show. Give it a thumbs up. I see 3 people gave it a thumbs up so far. The reason I say to do this is because YouTube gives out a report on the program and how the activities are going, the number of people that check in, how many people like the show, and how many subscribers like the show. Share the show if you can, and subscribe. All you got to do is hit the button that says subscribe, and that's it. It's that easy. Very, very simple to do. Just hit the button that says subscribe, and that's it. And you're subscribed to the program. And every time I'm on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time in the United States, you will receive a notification stating that the program is on, in case you forgot. I also send out notices from the events page on Facebook. Stefan from Pennsylvania, Stefan Schwartz says, Tom and everyone on the program, have a good night. Take care. God bless. And we will see you next Wednesday, June 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time in the United States. Okay, well, we're just about going to wrap the show up now anyways. So thank you very much, Stefan, for checking in tonight from Pennsylvania. Always good to have you here on the show. Have a good night, Stefan. Take care. God bless. And don't forget, it's next Wednesday, June 24th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time in the United States, Eastern Time Zone. Carol from the Philippines says, good night, Tom. Good night, everyone on the program. Keep safe, take care, and God bless you all. Dave from Florida says, good night, Tom. Good night, everyone. Great show tonight, Tom. Thank you very, very much, Crazy Dave from Florida. Don't forget, the first day of summer is coming up. The first day of summer and Father's Day. Don't forget dear old dad. This coming Sunday, I believe, is Father's Day. First day of summer is coming up. And remember your father, whether he's living or dead. If he's dead, it wouldn't hurt to go visit the grave site at the cemetery. And if he's still alive, God bless you and God bless your father that he's still alive. So remember all the dads out there, from yours truly, Tom Coss. Happy Father's Day. And enjoy the first day of summer. I hope the weather is going to be good. And don't stay in the sun too long. That's what I was trying to think of. The sun. Don't stay in the sun too long because you could get skin cancer. If you're going to stay in the sun, use very, very strong skin protection. Okay? And here's a father, Steve Carlin, father of Nathan. Steve and Nathan Carlin. They're saying, good night, everyone. Take care. God bless from Agawam, Massachusetts. Okay, well, it was a very good program tonight. Have a very, very, very happy Father's Day to all the dads out there listening. Enjoy the first day of summer. And don't forget, the longest day of the year also. Coming up, friends, the longest day of the year. I don't know how much sunlight it is, but once we hit that point, we're going to start losing sunlight slowly, 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 but we're going to start losing it. Okay, good night, everyone, from yours truly, Tom Coss, Talking with Tom on YouTube. Thank you all for checking in. I really appreciate it, because don't forget, you are the people that make this program, not me. It's you. You keep the show going by checking in with your comments on live chat, and I really appreciate that very much. So take care, God bless, and don't forget, we'll see you next Wednesday, June 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on YouTube for another edition of Talking with Tom. That's Wednesday, next Wednesday, June 24th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time in the United States of America and around the world. Thank you, Marcy from New Zealand, for checking in. Thank you, Carol from the Philippines, for checking in and truly making Talking with Tom an international program for sure. Keep an eye on Rock and Ron Sedaly, funtowerradio.com, and we'll see where he's heading for next. Rock and Ron Sedaly doing a cross-country trip. funtowerradio.com, funtowerradio.com. Keep an eye on him on the Rock and Ron Sedaly page or the Fun Tower Radio page. And we'll see where Rock and Ron Sedaly is next. Don't forget, that's Fun Tower Radio, funtowerradio.com, funtowerradio.com. Good night. God bless. Take care. And we'll see you on Wednesday, June 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you very much, everyone. God bless.